Hello, Star fam! So yeah, we are still here at Sacred Grove because I went down the mountain after the last episode and talked to Katja, and just because I wanted to train my horse because she has a race which trains strength, as you can see. And hidden beneath her daily quest was another quest telling me to go up here. So that was why I had such a strange first encounter with him, with such a strange, like, he had a very strange way of talking to us, like he already knew us. That's because Katja was meant to send us up here, but the quests were hidden so we couldn't see it. So yeah, now it tells us that once long ago he knew someone named Esme and he can teach us about horses. But now we're done because we don't have anything else to do here. We have already done all his training and we have done all the quests in this game. Now it's time for us to go back to Sabine. So we're gonna see each other soon in the Pine Hill Riding Hall. So here we are again outside of Pine Hill Riding Hall, and we're going to talk to Sabine because we need to talk to her in order to continue on with the game. And she has the only quest available for us right now. And the reason to why I've been a bit apprehensive to do this is because she will challenge us to a race, and not any race. This race. Yep, you all know how bad it went for me when I tried to do this last time. So this is a quest you can only do once. Even if she wins or if you fail, you will be able to continue on in the game. But, well, you can only do this once. And we can have 2 poles down, which I probably will have. It's gonna be as bad as it was last time we did this. But let's try. And hopefully I will not mess up too much. I've been playing a lot now anyway. I've been training for this. I'm just gonna say I've been training for this. I've been just playing this game a lot, regardless of this course. And there we had a pull down. Only 4 obstacles to go. A lot of things can go wrong in 4 obstacles. 2 left. We're gonna make it. Oh, slow down. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, thank heavens. Oof. Thank 18 for that. That could have been really bad. Ah! So we won. We did not have to cheat our way to Decker Horse Show. Lucky us. So yeah, she's not very happy. But now we just have to go and see the big man, and he's in his ugly house. Well, he's gonna be outside his ugly house. How did you get my number? The story of your success has reached me. It feels like a very creepy version of, like, Snape from Harry Potter. But well, we won. We are going to Sandy. We are heading to the great final. Well, we haven't really seen anything else. But we're going to head out to a new exciting area now. And we're going to an area which I have been longing for to see in SSO. One day it might happen. Like, if you guys help me to try to convince the team, maybe it will happen one day. Who knows? I really like the concept of going to different places for grand trials in these 4 games. I mean, it gives a very fun sense of accomplishment to go somewhere else and, like, discover more parts of Jorvik or maybe the real world, or I don't know. It's never really expressively said that it's on Jorvik, so it could be anywhere. But it's nice to have a look at the map. I'm gonna show you. This is really fun, really. Because as you remember from the Claymore challenge in the last game, we did get a new map when we arrived there, but we couldn't really explore that much. The collision on that fountain is horrendous. It is. Hello, Sandy. To the Decker Show! Yes, we beat Sabine. Perfect. We have packed our things. We're going to go to Decker Horse Show. I'm gonna... Well, I don't really look like a show jumper, but let's do it anyway. Let's go. So we are traveling. And here's the new map. Well, this is buggy because of course you can still see a couple of things from the other places we've been at, and you can see that this is still South Hoof and this is Fear Grove and whatever. But it's like an ice age hit us, and then all the ice thawed out. But if we now have a look at where we are, ta-da! Isn't this gorgeous? And I mean, I know it looks like a very, very old version of Jarlaheim, but imagine if this was in Star Stable's current, amazingly gorgeous cartoony style. This place would have been epic! And I love it. I love this place so much. So, let's talk to Mrs. Sands. We can give up and go home. No way. And there's several trials to do here. I think there's 3 of them. So this is, I think this is the same course as well. So it's like regular. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you. I think it's like regular tracks. But also, we now have all the medals. Just you can see for yourself that we have done everything in this game, and we're gonna have that awesome trophy in the middle if we succeed with this. So let's try. I think I can have 8 volts. Yes. We have 1 minute and 40 seconds before our death. I was just about to say that I don't think we're gonna have a lot of issues with this, and then I had an obstacle down. So yeah, we're gonna try to live through this. I'm not entirely sure we're gonna do it. But I do think this one usually is easier than the one in the Pine Hill Riding Hall. Usually. I haven't practiced in a long while now. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, that did not work out in my favor. Let's try again. If at first you don't succeed, just try again. I had huge flashbacks to the Disney movie The Rescuers. I love that movie. When the albatross is going to take off. If at first you don't succeed, just try again. And yes, I have seen a lot of Disney movies in English, even though I am Swedish. I usually prefer the English voice actors. But we did have amazing voice actors throughout the 90s, and then it all went out. Well, went wrong. Let's see. What now? Where are we going? Where are we going? I don't see where we're going. Oh, there. Nice. Okay, so we lived through that. I wouldn't have imagined it. Okay, so we're to the second round. And I think it's supposed to be 3 rounds. Yes. So let's try this again. Oh, so I can still have 8 faults. Is it the same course? I think so. And of course I had a pull down immediately. I'm gonna go a bit slower now because we don't have any different time limit. And maybe I can do this better if I try to move a bit slower. But I think these ones are easier to jump when you are going fast. I think it's easier to just get in right here. And if you don't remember that particular fence with the water, that's actually from Starshine Legacy. Straight out from the show jumping contest Linda was in throughout episode 2. And if you haven't seen anything from that game, you can do so on my YouTube channel. I have a complete playlist amongst my playlists with content from Starshine Legacy. Because I played those games before I headed into this playthrough. And that went quite well as well, even though I had another pull down. So I'm a bit terrified for the next one. and he thinks I might not have made it, but we do have the final jumping to go through. By the skin of your teeth, as they say. What? Did it say so? Really? Failure, my little friend. You sound a bit like Idris there. Oh, comparing Idris to Mrs. Sands. Ooh. Oh, look, I can still have 8 faults, but they have narrowed the time with 5 seconds. That's not a lot. But I had the first pull down. So we'll see what happens here. And well, I think I'm basically screwed. If I'm very lucky, we'll be able to do this, but I kind of doubt it. Especially since I messed up that turn so much. At least I now knew where I was supposed to go. But is this the last one? It was! We made it! We won the Decky Horse Show! Hello, Sandy. Are we gonna get a trophy from you? Is it kind of strange to have him as our coach? And what do you know? What do you mean you will have a new trophy? It's mine. But here we are. Confetti and celebrations and everyone's happy. And I mean, look at the spectator stands up by the towers. That's so cool. So high noise from the crowd, the clap and the cheer, and even Miss Sans is happy. Absolutely incredible. I really like this place. Imagine having this as like an expanded castle in SSO that could have been epic, like beyond belief. I would love it so much. I wonder if this is supposed to be some sort of like hint towards the old King's Road in Golden Hills Valley. Maybe. But a victory in itself is that Mrs. Sands finally is smiling. So we are going to return to Pine Hill. So that, Starfam, is it. We have completed Star Stable, the Winter Riders. And I do believe that dawn is upon us. We have the amazingly gorgeous trophy. And, well, yeah, we had a lot of fun. At least I had a lot of fun. I hope that you guys had too. I'm so happy to have you guys with me throughout this journey. So, starting next week, we are heading into the next game, which is Star Stable the Spring Riders. That is probably about as long as this game, I think. And in that game, we will do something we haven't done before in these games. We will do dressage. And that's going to be really interesting. I have a lot to talk about in those games. In that game. Well, more like it. And we're gonna be in a completely new area. We are going to go up here. We're gonna be in 3 different beautiful villages and stables called Bay Ridge, Rockville, and Bovista. It's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait to get started. I've been longing to do that since I began this series with the Autumn Riders way back last fall. So thank you all so much for joining me throughout this series. It's been so much fun. Hope you had fun too. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any new Star Stable content I will post, or other horse games for that matter. And please leave a like if you like this video so I know what you thought of it, and please leave a comment if you want to start a discussion. I'm very glad to talk to you guys. So that's all from me, and I hope to see you all next time in Star Stable the Spring Riders.